Nobody made fun of my foot. I can only imagine. Thank you everybody for coming. This is beyond emotional and special. I promise I won't cry, so for those of you men who don't want to see me cry, the beer tent's over there. Since the inception of SRD back in 2013, we've held two mottos very close to our heart. The mission statement for our patients and the mission statement for our workplace. Let me start with the mission statement for our workplace. It is to create an environment that develops, fosters, and supports absolute positive energy. There is nothing more important to me than having a work family that loves coming to SRD and leaving at the end of the day feeling nothing but joy and accomplishment. The second mission statement was created for our patient family, and it is to provide the highest quality comprehensive dental care possible in an ultra-friendly environment with as much compassion as the human soul can take. These two statements are the starting point for every meeting we have to start every work day, and they act as a beacon for us to focus on what's important and to persevere when challenges arise. What we all do in dentistry can be very, very difficult, but if we always come back to these foundational comments, we will always succeed. It is important to me to mention something else, and that something else is that I always want to talk in the first person singular and not in the first person singular. What I'm saying is, this isn't something that I've done, but it's something that we've done. Who are we? Well, some of them have been up here. Some of them are my dental family, my personal family, my patients, my suppliers, the town of Buxton, the Hebert team, the designers, the architects, our referral dentists, and many, many more. So what I'm saying is we is all of us. The building isn't mine, it's a home for everyone. Everyone to share and come home and experience something different. To emphasize this, I'd like to tell you a story. This story has multiple versions involving multiple people. You'll know who you are when I tell this story. The story happened this morning. Chantel, are you here? I love pointing out Chantel. She gets embarrassed. So she brought her family up, including her mother. And her mother said, "Congratulations, this place is beautiful." I replied, "But this is your place too, please enjoy." She replied in her thick French accent, "What do you mean?" Well, Chantel. Staying late at night is a hard thing for an employee. But at no point did she ever say that she had to head home because she had support. That person I didn't know. That building's for her too. Your mom here? Thank you, Mom. There's many other stories that follow that line. Thank you to everybody here. So this story started with an episode of Three's Company. Where am I going with this, everybody asks. So I was 5 years old watching this TV show and my mother was doing the laundry. As one of the characters became ill, I was so concerned that I ran to my mother and said, "Mom, I don't want people to get sick." She responded, "Honey, that's what doctors are for." At that moment, I realized I wasn't going to be an astronaut. So fast forward 30 years, and here we stand today. So with many helping hands along the way, we were able to create something great, something dentistry hasn't yet quite seen. A place to maintain, and if needed, deliver a smile. A place to obtain dental care in a way previous generations could have never imagined. Quality, comprehensive, safe, compassionate, friendly, affordable, and most importantly, an environment where people feel like they belong. So we spoke earlier about the concept of we, but there's a few people I have to spend a little extra time on. First of all, my parents. Unfortunately, my father's under chemo right now, and he couldn't be here. But he's doing well. I'm sorry. At no point in my siblings' life, in my life, did we not receive anything but support from our parents. As a firm believer in love, I can hang my hat on where I got this. A mother that taught me emotional intelligence and the ability to cry. And a father that taught me work ethic and importance of character that no human can compare to. All right, let's hold it together. Thank you, everybody, for hanging in there. This is very important to me. There's 3 other people that would agree to this comment about my parents. Keith, Dan, and Angela. With every day that goes by, I feel honored to have you guys as my siblings. Through good times and bad, and trust me, there's been some bad, I've received more love from them than most people see in a lifetime. The same holds true for their better halves, Sue, Angela, and Sean. Thank you. Then there's those that have been there since the beginning of SRD. Chris, Ashley, Jessica, Chantel, and Amy. Thank you each for trusting in me enough to share this crazy journey. I hope to repeat this saying to each and every one of you on my retirement day. If everyone's wondering, based on the audaciousness of this project, I will be 107. But that's okay, because when someone loves what they do, there's no such thing as retirement. Taking care of teeth can be challenging, but this challenge becomes fun when you can share this crazy train with others. Dr. Christy Richardson, Dr. Joanna Fox, Dr. Jake Akers, and earlier, Dr. Doug Delacoli. Thank you all for making me a better dentist and hopefully allowing me to help you become better. Doing what we do is hard, but it becomes a little bit easier when you can share that frustration with a colleague on those tough days. Then there's the guy that made this place happen. You heard the story about the Manhattan after a dental seminar over 2 years ago. He drew the early plans of this building on a napkin. It was my napkin, and I was very upset. Sean, thank you for the countless evenings, early mornings, 2 a.m. email conversations, and the most dedication one could ask for. Then there's the guy that made this whole thing possible, starting way back in 1968 in the basement of an old home in Gorham. The origins of SRD became real. Wayne Lopez, you're the reason we're here today. Without him, our dream would be nothing but just that, a dream. I often say to others, when he handed me the practice, I felt like I was handed the keys to a Ferrari. But all I had was a driver's license. I thought to myself, do I even deserve to drive such a nice car? Will I know how to change the gears? Will I be able to fix the engine when it's not running properly? I really didn't know the answers to these questions back in 2013. But Dr. Lopez gave me the keys and confidently told me to enjoy the ride. His only advice was the following: Nick, always do what's right, and everything will take care of itself. I'm the only person here with a dog. You should have brought your dog. And last and definitely not least, my wife Danielle. How could this project happen without someone holding the fort down at home? While I wasn't home and taking care of needed things, I was at the workplace. You were preparing meals, changing the cat box, taking Neely for walks, and being there to listen to my daily successes and failures. Most importantly, you agreed to putting a family on hold until this project was done. That took a lot of courage. And thank you for never making me feel guilty for me seeing my vision. Being the dentist's wife can sometimes be a thankless job, but you've earned the right to be thanked by everyone here. So to everyone here, that's Neely, by the way. Give her a hug and say thank you, because this wouldn't be possible without her. And I'll be the first. Thank you, babe. So I'm going to end with a Chinese proverb about medicine. The inferior doctor treats sickness. The mediocre doctor attends to impending sickness. But the superior doctor prevents sickness from even happening in the first place. At SRD, we vow to be the superior doctor in every respect of the word. Our focus and efforts on preventing disease will be second to none. No longer are the days where a dentist just fills holes and removes disease, but instead prevents disease from happening at all. At SRD, we strive for something different, a different approach, a different atmosphere, and a different attitude. At the end of the day, what we do is very special. And at the beginning of the next day, we will always strive to do dentistry different, the way it should be. In order for me to stay true to these words, I need a team. So to celebrate this day, I'd like to ask all my SRD members to come up, grab a pair of scissors, yes, we have enough, and allow me to see this vision come true.